Hello, my name is Dr. Istiqomah, and I'm your examiner today. Could you please tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Rasuna Sayyidina.
What can I call you?
You can call me Rasuna.
Okay, thank you, Rasuna. For this, I would like to ask you some questions about food. Now let's talk about it. Do you think diet is important?
I think yes, because that is also very good for health. It protects people from many chronic non-communicable diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and cancer. And then diet is important too for weight loss and overall health. Eating the right types of food in the right amounts can help maintain a healthy weight.
Okay. For your knowledge, what is a balanced diet?
A balanced diet is a pattern of consumption of foods that contain nutrition in type and amount according to the body's needs, such as the presence of sources of carbohydrates, protein, good fats, vitamin, minerals, fiber, and water so that the body will function properly. So from the age of our children, we must eat healthy foods to reduce the risk of growth and development problems and to minimize diseases in body health due to unbalanced nutrition.
What is the typical diet of people in your country?
Some people in Indonesia diet by consuming vitamins and then ensure that the food eaten has balanced nutrition for the body. Drink enough water. Avoid consuming foods that contain preservative. Consume low-calorie foods and avoid foods that contain artificial flavors. And usually in Indonesia, people don't consume rice but consume like potatoes, sweet potatoes, cassava, or just eat cereal. Then the last one is doing sport that can burn fat in the body.
Do many people eat in restaurant in your country?
Yes, of course, because in Indonesia, there are many restaurants that are typical of various regions in Indonesia, and we will never get bored eating food at restaurants. Besides the special foods from region in Indonesia, there are also foods from another country, such as from Korea, Japan, Middle East, India, Italy, and so on. Then each restaurant has its own characteristics and decoration that are different from other restaurants.
Okay. Why do some people enjoy eating out?
The main reason why people like to eat out compared with it at home is because eating out is simple. Because we only pay and wait for the food to come. Cooking at home requires a lot of energy because you have to buy food ingredients that will be prepared for execution. Cooking at home also takes a lot of time to make food, and then the process of serving food in the restaurant is more attractive, more tempting to the taste bud and eyes. The seller is also very good at creating an atmosphere. The from decoration tags, atmosphere, place, and more so it invites people to choose to eat out.
Okay. For you, what's the difference between restaurant food and home cooked food?
Of course, the two are very different in terms of health, cleanliness, and cost. Home cooking is healthier because you can adjust the ingredients by yourself according to your body's needs. If you eat at restaurant, you never know how many times the cooking oil is changed and don't know about how much to use kitchen. And then home cooking is definitely guaranteed to be clean because we can ensure the cleanliness of the cooking. Compared to a restaurant, we never know whether cleanliness is maintained or not because we can only see the food that has been prepared. And then about cost, it has been a pretend that home cooking is more economical than having to buy it at restaurant.
Okay, that's all, Rasuna. Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, let's continue. Hello, my name is Rasuna Sayyidina, and I'm your examiner today. Could you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Novita Istiqomah.
So what should I call you?
You can call me Isti.
Okay, for the first part of the test, I would like to ask some question about books. Now let's talk about it. What kinds of books do children in your country like to read?
In my country, Indonesia, mostly children like storybook, like a fable that tell animals' lives, or fairy tale that have a magical and imaginary story. Also, something like comfortable or pop-up book story that much interesting for children.
Do you think children can learn a lot from books?
I think yes, a lot. Children who read build a wide general knowledge, and it's help they encourage their brain development and likely understand more to the world around them.
Do you think fairy tales are useful books for children?
Definitely, yes. It will develop children's imaginary and creativity, and fairy tale do teach lessons, mostly on emotional resilience by helping them connect the story to the real life. But they still need a fairy tale that's fit for their age.
Why do some adults read books written for children?
Me myself, as an adult, love to read a book written for children because no matter it is for child, but good writing is good writing. So, uh, and it has a simple language and diction. Also, usually it's more colorful and has a lot of great illustrators. So it's really fun to read.
Do you think paper books will someday disappear?
Will not disappear entirely, but maybe paper book or physical book will be less popular and less distributed than e-book in the future.
What are the advantages of ebooks?
E-book is more simple than physical or paper book because you just need one device for a lot of books, and we can search in seconds, and then we can read the book what we want and need anytime and anywhere.
Do you think libraries are still useful in today's society?
I do think yes, because it is a public space that can community or people gathering so they can access its service for source of information or maybe reading or borrow books or any other so library is still useful in today's society for
Alright, thank you, Novita.
thank you.
That's all from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.